All right, party people, we got 5 days in the Boundary Waters. It's gonna be incredible. Gonna be canoeing, camping, fishing, eating, looking, I don't know. This seriously is gonna be an amazing trip and I cannot wait to share it with you. We have about a 40-mile loop planned. It's gonna take us through 15 different lakes and one little section of river. We're gonna start in Seagull Lake traveling west, and then we'll head north once we hit South Arm Knife Lake. Then we'll go northeast along the US-Canadian border and loop back down to the south to finish it off. The first day here, we're planning on going all the way through Seagull into Alpine and then portage into Jasper Lake and staying there for the night. I also have some goals for this trip, but I'll get into those later. My poor little twister tail got absolutely violated by a pike this morning, so I guess we'll have to call him Stumpy. Stumpy can catch a fish though. Done with the first portage. It was about 100 to 110 rods, I think, if I remember. Not sure which, but pretty well traveled. One more big water, one more portage, and then we find camp.
I am tempted to get a lighter kayak.
Fish, yes, on atoll! The area that we're going through now was actually part of a big fire in, I think, 2006. So there's a bunch of burnout. It's definitely pretty obvious. You can see all the trees that are still standing. They got burned. It's just like dead trees everywhere. But we should be getting out of that area today. Nature's making a comeback though. There's more trees. Little guys everywhere. Made it to our first camp. Today was challenging, I'm not gonna lie. Ended up pushing past where we initially had thought we would camp because it was occupied and we were feeling pretty good. So we pushed 2 portages past, ended up going into and out of one lake to get into a bigger one that has some campsites on it. We get into that lake, the lake that we're on now, and it's just occupied. Every campsite is taken. We actually ended up at a, don't tell anybody, a closed campsite. I think we did somewhere in the neighborhood of like 12 to 13 miles today. We were supposed to do like 9, so a little extra. And I think tomorrow we're going to try to get our campsite earlier because this is crazy. There's not a lot of people moving around like us, it seems like, based on the people I've run into. So yeah, we're just going to relax. Pretty beat, so got a little over an hour till sun goes down. Probably just going to hang around here and then hit the hay, honestly. I forgot to mention, I've already been the host for 2 different leeches as well, just on the first day. So that's an achievement. Now yes, leeches are unsavory, but we all know the real menace in the Boundary Waters is the mosquito. I'm going to show you exactly how you want to deal with them. First, you're going to square up Rocky Balboa style, hit them with the old 1-2 punch. That's not really your style. You can try the Karate Kid, you know, get them right in their needle nose mouth, kick them right in the face. Or the old helicopter. Now, you're going to want to make it a little juke and then a mad dash to your tent. As long as you're quick, then you should be home free. New strategy for today, we're going early, try to find a campsite earlier, hopefully in the afternoon sometime, because it seems like these campsites kind of get locked up, so hopefully we can get one of the ones we're hoping to stay at, but it seems probably unlikely. 4 portages to do today, get through a bunch of small lakes early this morning and then into a bigger one. Still pretty as ever out here. Forgot to tell you my goals for the trip too. The first one is just to complete our loop. So getting our loop done, that's goal number 1. Number 2, I have to catch 1.5 times the amount of fish I caught on my last trip, which means I have to catch 3. And then number 3 is to catch and cook a fish, because that's something me and Anatol want to do, but we both are not exactly amazing fishermen.
That's delicious.
Amazing. You want to cook it up tonight?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Number 1! This had the biggest pike I've ever seen on my line. He missed it the first time, and then I got him on, but he cut my line. So that's crazy. Oh my, no!
Oh, bummer.
Well, that's 4 ports done, and I think we're just going to hang out here for a little while before we find our spot on this lake. Oh my gosh. Look at that guy. Holy mackerel. I mean, smallmouth. It's huge. Anatol was going to eat you, but I'll let you go. Back in the water. A rock bass. Ta-da! This is the 3rd leech I've had. They get on you quick, it's crazy. This was a small one, but yeah. See, look at him go. Oh my god! He threw that all.
Yeah, he did. That's so crazy.
Wow. We're definitely getting into some good scenery. Getting closer to the border lakes, so somebody told us it's supposed to be good. They were right. Well, we made it to our spot. Let me show you around. We've got a really nice view. Also, of course, a fire pit where I'd put my fire, if I had one. And Michelle's hammock. We got Anatol's hammock. He'll be spending the night in that one. And then our tent, we'll be spending the night there. We've got our filter set up for the water. And then, of course, we've got a sweet thunderbox. It's not that bad.
Okay.
We decided to try out our big bug net. We also put up the tarp. I promise you it was raining when we did it. It looks really nice now, so it feels a little silly, but it's pretty good for 3 people. It's not bad at all. Bacon mac and cheese on the menu tonight. This one's a dehydrated meal that we have done before, so we know it's good. What are you eating tonight, Anatol?
Food.
Boo!
We have Mountain House, established 1969, freeze-dried
gosh.
Mexican-style adobo rice and chicken with pinto beans, vegetables, ancho chilies, and lime. Net weight 4.6 ounces, 130 grams. Serving suggestion.
All right, I'm sorry. Ow! Ah! Ah! Hot! Hot! I'm not playing. We found an alternate use for the pocket bellows. You reverse it. It's perfect. Good day today. Great campsite, found some great fishing, some awesome waterfalls on the portages. That was sweet. Looking forward to see what the rest of the trip has for us.
Unfortunately.
Good morning. 3 ports today. Bigger ones. But after we get through those 3, we're kind of home free for the rest of the trip. Mostly water after that, so.
We got a little paddle, then 120 rod portage. Then we got an 80 and an 80. I think I'm gonna try some trolling today. We trolled a little bit last night and Anatol was catching them like crazy, but I didn't get any hits, so.
Anatol's fish.
Guess that shows who's the better fisherman. All right, 120 rod portage is done. That was the big hump for the trip, the big one to get past. We do have 2 80s after this, but I feel like shorter by 40 rods is a big difference. So we'll take those as they come. We got a lot of paddling ahead of us. Hey, now we're cruising. The wind stopped for a second. Pretty rocks. Right up in here. Yes!
Yes.
That's best case scenario every single time. I caught a tree, but then it flipped out of the tree perfectly, so we didn't have to go over there. It's better than catching a fish. Oops.
Oh gosh.
Made it to our little channel, saving us a portage, which is really nice. Hopefully it's just passable. I think it should be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, looks great.
Oh, yeah.
It's a dream. Beauty.
What?
I got a dragonfly. There he is. Alright, you can hang out right there if you want, buddy. Gotta move though. I got a paddle. Oh, okay, he flew. It's worth noting that the second half of yesterday and today have been a completely different story as far as people and busyness. Once we got off of those short lakes and finished with those 4 short portages, the direction we went was not the same direction as everybody else. And we didn't hardly see anybody for the rest of that day. That's kind of been our experience this morning as well, as we're kind of getting through some of these lakes that are guarded by some bigger portages. And yeah, portage and portage, did I say both in one? It's whatever, it's a lost cause. Coming up on our next portage, 80 rod. It's gonna take us into one of the border lakes, Otterack, between the USA and Canada. Covering these 2 big lakes was a chore for sure, a lot of headwind. Definitely feeling it. Probably gonna grab a little lunch at the start of this port. All right, everybody, I got a really special treat for you. If you look just to Michelle's left, you will see the home of Tim Hortons and maple syrup. Good old Canada. It looks a lot like Minnesota. I said our first portage today was the most challenging one, but now I'm starting to remember some of the things I read about this one coming up into Mud Lake. Sounds like it might get a little messy.
I'm like pulling up all my.
All right, I'm gonna go exploring. I'm gonna take your kayak across. This is like the last part of the portage into Mud Lake. Okay, well, it's actually not as bad as I was expecting. I hear if you touch this thing, you get to be an honorary Canadian for the day. And you get to say A as many times as you want. It's a pretty muddy portage, eh? Oh no! That was a little deeper than I expected. Okay. Don't worry, I tied them on real tight just because of this. That too. Oh, whatever. I'll wash off when I get back. Got her done. Yep. All right. That's the toughest one of the trip, should be, because all we have left is like a 10-footer. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow, that was fortunate.
Oh yeah.
That was really fortunate. Perfect. Beauty. I'm gonna call him in. Oh!
He's completely ignoring you.
I think he's coming over. Oh!
That's not the noise they make.
Maybe it's the little one they make.
Goose. Oh
See? See?
no.
Made it to our camp for the night. It's another sweet one, actually. It's huge. It's a massive site with great view, big old trees. Well, actually, why don't I just show you instead of telling you about it? Come on. We had a great little landing for the boats. The fire ring had a huge seating area, enough room for all your friends. A great spot for the tarp and bug net. Room for our tent. Room for Anatol's hammock. Room for a clothesline to hang our wet stuff. And this place had the best thunderbox that I've ever seen. It was unbelievable. The scenery, holy cow. It's perched up top of a little hill so you can survey your whole kingdom, which you should be able to do from any throne, and even had little rocks for your feet. It's my 4th leech of the trip. That's pretty good numbers, I think. Still got room for improvement. Choco chafe, choco chafe, choco chafe, choco chafe. My chocos are not being very nice to me. Chicken and dumplings tonight. One of the best flavors, of course. Today was tough, but it was good. It was a really good challenge. We did our longest portage and our most combined portage distance today with 3 of them. We did 120 rod and then 80 rod, 80 rod. And then the Mud Lake one was an adventure for sure. That one was one I will not forget. And then we had like headwinds almost the whole day paddling. So one of the longer days, and it's a great challenge and a great reward with this campsite at the end. So
Said portage.
I did. I know. I've been switching back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't. I can't stop
It's
it.
too much.
Nope. I'm just leaning into both because I can't stop switching. So. Morning. Very nasty, nasty wet morning. Went to bed last night and it was kind of like lightly raining, drizzling, and then right after we got into bed it started actually raining and rained for like 8 hours straight. So
Everything's pretty soaked and the sun's not coming out. So we're gonna hang tight and see what happens. I had to dig a canal through our shelter to divert the water because it was trying to make a puddle under here. It's like 6.5 miles or so to do today. But it'd be great not to pack up in the rain, so we're gonna hang tight. It's all on the water, no portages, so it shouldn't take us too much time. There we go. Get out of here. Size of the bait, size of the fish.
I already got, oh yeah, I didn't get the 2 steaks.
Very moody day today. We actually got enough sun to get things dried out this morning between like 10 and noon, which is amazing. So glad for that. That's a blessing. But then clouds just rolled back in right after we got stuff packed up. And now it's kind of raining on us as we get on the water. We've got like 6 to 7 miles to do. Not really sure where we're trying to camp, but we have a general idea. Big lake today. What are you? Whoa! That's a big smallie. Oh my god, okay, buddy. Jeepers. Heck yeah. Look at that. Nice fish. Woo! Beauty. Wow, that's so cool. Probably pulled him up from kind of down deep. Okay, are you ready? He's ready. Bye. Yeah! Trolling! We got one.
Yay!
Well, we just rounded American Point, and you know what that means. USA. 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 The day has cleared up really, really nicely. We've got some sun and some beautiful weather. Okay, so it's a little cloudy, but it's so much nicer than it was this morning. This morning was bleak. It was looking so sad. Found another great campsite for our last night. Had a nice sandy landing actually for the canoes, which was super nice. Also for a little swimming. There was actually a super scenic spot for everybody to put their hammock too. And the Thunderbox, it ain't no 5-star like last night, but it's the type of Thunderbox that gets the job done and keeps the boundary waters running. Yay! It's crazy how today changed. So bleak this morning and then turned into an absolutely beautiful afternoon and evening. Very thankful for that. Bacon, mac and cheese. Every night there's this hum of mosquitoes that you can hear just everywhere. All those mosquitoes are trying to get us. Beautiful morning. Great way to
start our last day. Just have, I think, just under 4 miles to do to finish off the trip. But we've got some big water to cover, just a little bit left, and then I think we're going to get into some smaller channels, which will be a fantastic way to finish it. It should be really, really nice. The very last section of this trip is actually labeled a river. I don't know how much of a river it actually is. I didn't really see that on the map when I planned this route or the direction that we were going to take it. So hopefully that doesn't cause any difficulty, but it could be a bit of a push for the last mile and a half or so. We will find out. Things haven't been quite as busy as I thought they might be on this last section of the trip. That leads me to believe there are secluded trips to be had out here. You just have to find the right areas, which is encouraging. Well, we've hit the river section, but so far it doesn't really seem like there's any actual current, so that's kind of what I was hoping for. I think we'll be all right. All right, we found some current. Definitely some current. Well, we're getting close to the takeout, so that means this one's coming to a close. But man, I gotta say, I loved it out here. And getting to spend this trip with Michelle and Anatol just made it that much better. Saw so much cool wildlife, got to do some great fishing, saw some amazing landscapes. I know we haven't left yet, but I have to say I'm already ready to come back. This is one that I will definitely remember. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. Ah!
BTS. This is BTS.
I don't want behind the scenes.
Okay, fine.
Hey, no, that doesn't help anything.
What do you mean?
Because then you're still gonna have it.
Yeah, right.